Morning, Marlon. How are you?
I'm alright.
Ready for the beach?
Not really.
Would you like to watch a movie?
No, movies are boring.
Would you like to stay inside and watch a Netflix?
In these four walls? Are you serious?
So no, no,
I
no.
don't want to do anything.
Well then, you have yourself a great day. I'm out.
Bye.
Good morning and happy Monday. We hope you enjoyed that skit. Today we're going to discuss a topic that I think everyone can relate to. Marlon, take it away.
So today's topic, Alvin asked me, we should get together and we speak about like topics, and I was like, well, what are people experiencing right now? So my question to you is, which is the topic, want to be happier? Who doesn't, right?
The last I checked.
So with that being said, right, that's the meaning, to me that's the meaning of life, happiness. But anyways, so I'm gonna briefly go over the meaning again. The meaning of happy, or the word happy in the dictionary, is feeling or showing pleasure or contentment. So you might ask yourself, well, why is that important? It's important for us to have that in perspective because, again, it's a feeling, it's showing, but you also have it inside you, right? So you might ask yourself, well, Marlon, why is it important to be happy? Happiness, has been linked to better decision making and improved creativity, right? So if you want to be better at making decisions in life, you need to be happy. You want to be a more creative person, be able to come up with ideas, be able to solve problems, you have to be happy. Otherwise, if you're negative, guess what? You're not even going to get your point across.
No.
Right? So rather than success being the key to happiness, in fact, there are research that shows that happiness could in fact be the key to success. But it doesn't just help us function better. Happiness also brings benefits to us as people and to society as a whole, right? Right now, talking about current events. As you watch this video right now, we just learned what's happening in the Middle East with Afghanistan and all the people fleeing from there, right? Guess what? They're not happy. So that just proves my point right there that with happiness, you're able to conquer things and you're able to be creativity. Your 2 cents on that, Alvin?
You brought up an important point. That's the real issue, what's going on in the world. Here we are talking about different topics, we're dealing with our actual life, but why are these people trying to strive for more? Look back at our backgrounds. If it wasn't for our families and people before us, we wouldn't be living this life that we're living right now. They're the ones that conquered everything. So when I look at that and I see what's going on, I think back to we should be very grateful for all the smallest things. Because when you're grateful, that's when you can demonstrate happiness. And then you're going to say, why am I complaining and worrying about the things I'm worrying about when there are these real issues going on right now as we speak? Marlon?
Exactly. So with that being said, again, we don't want to preach you here about happiness. What we want is for you guys to be able to grab content and grab material and put it to work, right?
Yes.
So tips to be happier. I just came up with one. Smile more. You might think that smiling is not important, but trust me, a smile plays a big part. Now, I'm not saying that you need to fake smile, okay? In fact, I did a little bit of research and there are studies that show that smiling can make us feel better. But not only that, it's also more effective when we back up our smile with positive thoughts, which is why we have made Optimize for you available, right? So that we can bring you a little bit of everything, right? Stories, quotes, everything, right? So smile more. A second tip that I will say will be sleep more. If you're sleep deprived, guess what? You're gonna be moody. I don't know about y'all, but if I'm sleep deprived, I'm in a bad mood already. I gotta get my hours of sleep because guess what? The minute I open my eyes and I feel like I haven't slept well, I'm already having a bad day. So with that being said, we know that sleep helps our body recover from the day and repair itself, and that it also helps us focus and be more productive. It turns out sleep is also important for happiness, as we're saying it. Here with you. Any 2 cents on
Of
both
course.
tips?
If I don't sleep, I'm angry. And also, when you don't sleep, your senses are decreased. You could be telling me something and you're expecting that I would get it like this, and I would be like, what? Or I'm talking to Marlon like 5 minutes ago and he's like, huh? And he doesn't catch on to that. And I'm like, dude, you're exhausted. You need your sleep. So, case in point. Meanwhile, he thinks everything is fine. So, that's what I'm saying. Not just him. everybody. We're humans. We need rest. But the first one for smiling, just to retract, is smiling's actually proven that when you smile, it's less wrinkles.
Mm-hmm.
That's good
And
for
in
your health.
fact, I like to do research, and I put here on my notes. There is a study by the Michigan State University. A business scholar suggested the customer service worker who fake. Listen to this: customer service workers who fake smile throughout the day worsen their moods and withdraw from work, affecting their productivity. Versus workers who smile as a result of cultivating positive thoughts such as a tropical vacation or a child's recital, improve their mood and withdraw less. So, food for thought for you there, right?
All right, so you bring back a memory that I'm sure some of you, I don't know if they're still doing this, but back, way back when I first started in my career, I was in client services. So I was a customer service representative on the phone. So I dealt with many types of people, very special people. So what we used to do was we would have to follow an 8 rule how to answer a call. They put mirrors in front of our desk. So I would have to see myself smile because apparently it would go on the phone. And actually, believe it or not, the service would come back and they actually showed that the study was true. By you seeing yourself and smiling, you actually got that client service experience rather than me saying, "Hi,
Hi.
how are you? Okay, mm-hmm. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't want that service."
And you're about to piss off a customer. If you're on the end of the if you're the employee and you're like talking to customers like that, you're about to have a very pissed off customer who's just gonna make your day worse.
Exactly. Exactly. So the lesson from all of that is seeing yourself. I know it sometimes it's like I don't want to see myself, but actually go Google it. Go check it out. You'll see. You'll be surprised.
And then my very last tip is actually happy people put happiness first. Listen to this. Happy people actually have made the decision that their end goal is happiness. In every situation, event, bad day, the ultimate thing that they seek is happiness. And that I live by it. I could have a terrible day, but at the end of my day, when I'm gonna go lay down in my bed, I wanna feel peace. I wanna feel happiness. And it's a state of mind. And I can tell you the state of mind and I can preach you the state of mind, but unless you actually grab this and put it and use it into your life, then it's just gonna keep being like a cycle, right? You don't break that cycle. It's like Alvin was asking me, what was it before we started to record? What was it that you asked me? And I was like, I'm not here. I can't be the redeemer of people, right? Like we give you information and then you take it and you have to put it to use, right? It's kind of like a painter who has the paint, but in order to create a work of art, you have to paint the picture and you put your hands to use.
So I'm looking at you like this because I'm going to say what I need to say. So Marlon's telling you, presenting the information, right? And all I am thinking in my head when he's saying all of this is, that's nice that you're saying all these things. As someone watching these videos, I'd be like, okay, this guy's telling me all these things, but how? How are you going to make yourself happy? You had a crappy day all day. Now, how are you going to change it around? That is up to you. So basically, you got to look back, and this is one thing, guilty. I can say this right now and have a bad day a few days from now and be in a worst of moods, and I will have to look back and refer to this because guess what? I'm human. I have moments like anybody else. But look back at your past. What were the happy moments that got you out of a really bad place? How did you change your mood around? Who were the people that you spoke to? What were the things you did? What were the things that you said you would do? Why haven't you done them? And what can you do within the circumstance? So that's the how. Hearing the what is nice. I'm just like, good. But the how really is what I want you guys to take away from this because that is what you're going to roll with. Marlon?
No. So with that being said, guys, we don't want to make this video any longer than what it needs to be.
No.
So again, keys to be happy, focus on yourself, sleep more,
Yes.
right? Think about positive thoughts. Think about those memories that you have created with people that you love, that you care for, things that make you happy. And again, live your life by believing that there is a brighter and brighter side behind the storm.
Optimize.
So again, guys, we'll see you guys next week. Give us a like, follow, and we'll see you next
And
week.
share.